Welcome to the Black Table. We are live on TVC. I know what you're thinking right now. You're wondering, who is this handsome young gentleman that's hosting the Black Table tonight, instead of your regular host, Olamide Oshofa? Fortunately, Olamide Oshofa is somewhere else trying to conceive more children. But I am here tonight live to take you guys on for the next 1 hour. This is the Black Table, a man cave, a table that we shook so much it turned black. And we have so many discussions for you tonight. And as usual, I'm not the only handsome gentleman on the table. We have other great gentlemen on the show as well. If you're in a relationship as we speak, the question tonight is how long you should be in that relationship before you eventually get married. Joining me in tonight's discussions on my left is a man that has been on the show before and is renowned for so many activities. Mr. Akin joins us on the Black Table tonight. You're welcome.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I'll also let you know the connection between him and another member on the Black Table tonight as well. The premium MC is here with us tonight. As everyone should have a deck in his life, we have a deck on the show tonight. Mr. Deck is with us on the Black Table. Welcome, Deck.
Gang.
My man.
You're in the zone tonight,
I'm in
man.
the zone.
You're in the zone.
I'm in the
You're
zone.
doing well. Thank you so much.
I've had some of this.
You know, it's really flowing, you know. Thank you so much. Good
This
evening,
is what
everyone.
it's all about.
I know.
When men come together and they have certain discussions, and sometimes, you know, when we're here feeling the vibe, the person at the bar always feels as if he's been left out.
I'm telling you.
Until they bring
it
until they introduce him,
into the mix.
What would the Black Table be without riches? The rich uncle joins us on the show tonight. Welcome, rich uncle, so Mr. Femi.
I was expecting that the dry run was going to be better than the real thing.
Yeah.
But
the real thing was better.
Come on. It's a natural.
No, you're made for this.
And Femi looks good at the bar.
Come on.
I always look good, bro.
He actually looks like a real barman with his shirt. With his shirt.
No, but at this point, every week we had the road dice for Ugodeva.
Yeah.
I swear, we got the road dice. Like, it's not your permanent seat anymore.
It's not anymore.
It's not, no.
You know, I was going to add something that, you know, Mr. Akin right here is actually the gentleman that literally put my face on TV for the first time ever in my life.
That's the connection.
The first time in my
That's
life.
the
First time I ever showed on TV. It was this. It was this man.
Mr. Akin.
Wait. What is Mr. Akin?
Mr. Akin. Well done, sir. My God.
Right? I don't even want to say
He owes
I
you
want
money.
Bitcoin.
Send your
I've owed you money
account.
for over like how many years now?
Don't worry, I'll pay.
You said you want Bitcoin.
You want Bitcoin?
Back in the day when you put him on TV, there was no such thing.
There was Bitcoin.
So we have to backdate it to.
Bitcoin.
There was Bitcoin.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break right now. When we come back, the Black Table is going to be on point. Don't forget, you can follow us on socials as well and be a part of the show as usual. We'll be taking your questions before the show wraps up. We'll be touching a couple of topics before we get to our main discussion, which is all about how long you should be in a relationship before you eventually get married. Don't go anywhere. Fill your glasses. This is the Black Table. We'll be right back.
You always take the bill on the first date, second date, and third date. Bro code.
Always treat your bros the way you want to be treated. Bro code.
My people, I greet you plenty. My name na Uwi Balogun.
My name na Damilola Banire.
My name na Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen. And this na Abigail. And I dare on top of you, pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, bus.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this. After that day, the man
you no go see him again. If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When you dey friend the husband, you not see sign say the guy small thing, don't vex, don't give signs.
If they look for person we go give them to you, fact as it be.
Men no dey ever get fault. If baby not dey for her, na the woman.
Talk no dey be person you make person no fit talk true inside. But for this country, we know say if we open curtain in the morning, waiting no good, no good.
Me and my sisters, hey, we go tanda gidigba for inside studio to give una all the latest information.
even take responsibility for the children. Please demand.
And that's some poria.
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We'll bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you sing your day one step at a time. On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back to back.
And all the biggest news from the world of entertainment. Only on Max Hits.
Area, waiting the apple, waiting the shop. You need to award you waiting the 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive.
Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic, we're there for you with a Max.
Late nights on Max FM is where we help you connect the dots and put you in that place where you are ready to do it right.
We are dishing out the top hits of the week, counting down the biggest songs on your radio.
Let's go.
Right now.
On Max Sports, we bring to you sporting events happening all around the world.
It's not just sports, it's entertainment.
You know what it is. It's the Max House Party. King Dion, DJ Charlie Sheen. Let's go!
We are your go-to for hit music, entertainment, and top-notch radio all day, every day. 102.3 Max FM. Hit music for Lagos.
You're welcome back. This is The Black Table. Our discussion tonight is how long you should be in a relationship before you eventually get married. But before we get there, let's have some other minor discussions. Now, on the panel tonight are some people that may have political aspirations in the future, and some have delved into politics just a little bit. And I would love to hear their take on what I'm about to say. Now, what are your views on ex-governors in the Senate that are still collecting pensions as ex-governors while they are sitting senators? Let me start with somebody that has more political value. My man here, the diplomatic Mr. Dick.
I was hoping you were not going to start from here, because you know that heat will be too much when it goes around. You know, you know, the thing is this. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it or anything like that, and I'm not going to be as diplomatic as I usually am. You know, on a normal day, I have to say it as it is. Now, why is he so keen on this conversation?
I'm wondering what's going on. What did you guys give him? What did you guys give him?
The way he was looking at me, I was like, I really want to hear what he wants to say. You know. All right, so the thing is, you know.
Nice polo, by the way.
Yeah.
Really? You know, because it's your stuff, right?
No, I'm just saying, bro.
All right, so, you know, the thing is this, right? I just feel like it is important to understand that we are in a very lopsided society. Now, there's so many things that happen that seem to be abnormal in a normal society. Because make it make sense to me. How does it make sense for an ex-governor to even come back to the House, that's the House of Assembly, as a senator? So they have turned the Senate into a retirement plan. And then whilst they are doing that and they're still getting money, they're still getting paid out of taxpayer money, out of the little that we're obviously getting, you know, from the carcass that we have left of oil. So for me, personally, I don't think it makes any sense in any way. I don't know how you would want to explain this to me, that it would make sense that a sitting senator who is an ex-governor is still getting pension from being an ex-governor while still collecting salary as a sitting senator and several allowances. Now, let me quickly digress, and I'll end my argument after I finish what I'm about to say.
Go ahead.
We keep, you know, it's very interesting how we complain you know, or the government claims to be victims, that, you know, victims of the fact that, you know, the past government embezzled money, you know, people carted away, you know, public funds, people misappropriated funds, or people took money out of government coffers and what have you. But how come we always blame, or we always give the responsibility of suffering to the masses? Why is it that we never go to those people who actually took those monies and, you know, retrieve part of them back, or at least collect our money back? Because obviously it's our money.
Very interesting question.
No, because for me, I'm trying to understand, because, I mean, we're saying this, and you're saying that, okay, everybody has to tighten their belts. These people did not even eat out of the money that was stolen now.
They don't even wear belts.
Do you understand what I'm saying? What are you saying?
I want to jump to somebody that has actually delved into politics a little bit and hear what his thoughts are, because a lot of people feel like an ex-governor has his entitlements, right? Now he happens to be in the Senate. So what are your thoughts on that?
Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit out of the X-way, and practically is going to hate me for this, but I'm just going to be frank as I can be, because my late uncle was also an ex-governor. Okay. So I've been there, in quote and unquote. So first of all, no matter where you go, Senate, whatever, you're still an ex-governor. That status is still as an ex-governor. There are perks to that. And you become a senator. Now, also remember, down the line, if you go to the other side of the world, as in you die or you leave the earth, the state is still going to bury you.
True.
That is still one of the perks. So, fine, you're saying they should not collect, so that means state should not do that. I think Johnson died of recent. It was Lagos State that took over, Mubala Johnson, right? Lagos State took over that because it was the former governor of Lagos State. So, okay, now, going back to this topic, as long as you are an ex-governor and a senator, the thing I may just say is that maybe all your perks should practically be reduced or cut into half or whatever, because no matter what, you are still an ex-governor, you have a right, you have a perk, it's your entitlement. It's already part of the constitution, part of the budget.
Can't you put your entitlement on hold?
Now, it now depends on that person, that individual. If he decides that, you know what, I don't want this to be given to me. But here's another question. What happens after Senate? Will they say, okay, Coco, please, can you come back to my entitlements? Depends. I'm not there, I'm not them. But I'm just saying from both, I'm just talking about from both left and right. So what happens after the senatorial appointment or senatorial elective position? So we now call the state, please, I want my perks back. Because remember something, here's the truth. I wish I could say it to Yoruba. Like,
you can, but you just translate.
As the money is not even enough for the rich. And I'm going to tell you something like this. Like, even meet Dangote today, put a 5,000 into an envelope for Dangote, he's still going to collect it. He's not going to say, I don't worry. He's going to collect it, practically give his PA. But at least the fact that he collected it, first of all, he goes, I know, don't worry, I'm rejecting it.
I like the fact that you mentioned Dangote, because I'm about to pick the brain of a man who's heading in that direction industry-wise. Mr. Femi, please share with us your thoughts on this dilemma.
All, in Nigeria, political office is too juicy, for people to not have ulterior motives, right? And that's the way the system is set up. It's not anybody's fault, right? That's the way the system is set up. Now, if you want to be a politician and you want to be a sincere politician, there's something called sincerity of purpose. So if I'm an ex-governor, right, and by one stroke of luck, I find myself in the Senate, as a morally upright human being, I should say, you know what, this one is okay. People will keep that one. But then again, because I'm a business person, I understand that there are some things, because I had this conversation with someone a couple of years back, and I was like, saving money in government is actually not really the way to go. We have austerity measures, let's try and spend less. No. What you need to do is make more. Because it doesn't matter how much you spend if you are making more than what you need, right? But I always, without a doubt in my soul, I don't think Nigerian politicians have the interest of the masses at heart. I'm going to be honest.
I will agree with you on that.
That's it. That's it.
I have to agree with you on that.
I mean,
which is similar to something you said, because at the end of the day, when you're pushing an agenda telling people to tighten their pockets,
do you understand what I'm saying?
Adjust and do certain things, we don't see the people in power making a sacrifice and saying, we are also going to adjust. We are also going to reduce certain things. Because pension has been a big deal in the civil service, in the police, and so many areas in the country.
I'm so sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry to interject. I think it was last week, or I mean this week we're ending right now, that I think some pensioners were rejoicing that I think Governor Alex Oti paid their pensions after so many years. Now, we have people who are working hard to feed their families just to survive, all right? They have worked for so many years, and, you know, your saddle responsibility of making sure that their pensions are paid. These are people, this is not that I want to work for you. I have already done the work. Yeah. Just pay me what I'm owed, all right? And they had been owed for that long. And we're literally sitting down here talking about the fact that somebody who was an ex-governor is now a senator, and we're arguing whether or not he should be paid pension as a governor while still making money as a senator. Come on now.
But
what are we talking about?
But no, let's not forget the basis of pensions. Pensions basically means you are no longer in active employment and you're getting
compensated. Do you understand what I'm saying? This person is still in active employment with a lot of salary and what's it called?
And stuff there.
You know, allowances and what have you, incentives and what have you.
But let me
think that they are even paid for people who work with them. Let me
wrap this up and put Deck on the spot before I do that to you guys.
Yes, please.
If you were an ex-governor, what would you do? And you were in the Senate, what would you do?
If I was an ex-governor, yes. I would ask them to stop that pension.
But, and you
if I'm a decent human being.
And you won't come back to it.
I'm not coming back to it, because don't forget that as an ex-senator too, I'm sure that there are perks that comes with it as well. So are you going to be collecting ex-governor pension and be collecting ex-senator pension? Because you know that once a senator is always a senator. I hope you know that. So what you're saying now is that if as an ex-governor I should collect pension, then when I'm out of office as a senator, I should continue collecting that. Come on now, let's be realistic.
So Big Uncle just said something about moral obligation, right? That is your moral obligation. People say things differently. What is 6 to you may be 9 to me. Okay. So yes, moral obligation, morally, you are right.
But your stand is you're entitled to it, so you should keep getting
it. No. My stand is constitution. It's on the constitution, but I can decide to, you know what, take it off.
But would you? You look like somebody that would love your pension to continue.
No. I'm not going to give you an answer to that, right? But yes, moral obligation, because
the question is it right?
Politician. No,
Mr. King, is it right? That's the question. Is it right?
Is it moral? Is it constitutionally right? In what sense? In
what
sense is it right? Morally, objectively, what sense? Can't just say, is it right?
In Nigeria as we speak right now, we are practically not making money on oil right now, because most of our income is going into debt, settlement.
Okay. So let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up.
Is it right?
Let me wrap this up real quick. Somebody said on a post on socials about you cannot compare this to a civil service or a regular 9-to-5 job where you have to put in 30 years plus before you retire and collect pensions.
Absolutely.
We're looking at gubernatorial positions whereby it's either 4 years or 8 years maximum. And then they're collecting these pensions that are higher than people that have dedicated themselves to the service of the country over a span of 30 years. We're talking about 3 decades here. So I think morally it is only right for one individual that has already made so much over the period of being a governor to basically consider it a sacrifice and plowing back into the nation. So I think they should just scrap it.
Absolutely.
So constitutionally,
now on the other hand, if I'm just going to, butter up the excesses of government, I would say, okay, fine. You know what?
All right.
If you're going to maintain your gratuity or your pension, okay, no problem. As an ex-governor, if you're going to be in the Senate, pay the pension
pay the
pension for the highest level in the civil service to an ex-governor.
All right, let's move on.
It's that simple.
Some of us might be governors in future. Shout out to Femi.
Hold on. Before we move on, you guys realize that governors have something called security votes?
Yes.
You know what security vote is?
Yes.
Money that you don't have to explain how you spend.
Yes.
Well, wait. Let me hold you there. Office. It doesn't say you don't have to explain.
You don't. That's
right. Not that you don't have to explain.
Budget.
You can give any explanation.
No. Security vote But see, that's why I say Nigeria is a Netflix series. The security vote, by definition, is money that you use to make sure that your state is calm and quiet.
Yes.
So, let's say, for example, my security vote is 500 million a month, right? I do not have to account for how I spent that 500 million.
Okay. Femi,
I can give it.
What are you saying? Wait, let me ask you a question. Which money in Nigeria is not security vote?
Wait,
No, let's move. Before we move,
Black Table has security vote.
Who they collect the security vote? Because I ain't seen it.
I'm not the regular host. I'm the next host. Let's move into...
Wait, but are you sure that Black Table has security vote?
I was joking. Let's move. Now, the next topic is very, very delicate. And when we come back, we will talk more about this because it involves the gentlemen on the table and their wives and your potential wives as well. So fill your glasses because some of us need to, and we'll be back in a bit. It's the Black Table. Stay tuned. Always treat your bros the way you want to be treated. Bro code.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked, and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
I swear, I don't know what they do get name. Sexual harassment.
You're a useless married man.
I know.
I've brought the prostitute that you brought to my house. I've brought it back for you.
Madam Anna, look, I take exception to that.
Capita, don't be angry. Can I ask you a question?
I may be CSO.
Capita, you forget to brush your teeth this morning.
Action, I mean, they follow talk like that.
You don't reach Lagos already.
But it seems when I've seen that welcome to Lagos in the up, they have reached Lagos.
You sent a girl who's only been in Lagos for 1 day to the market.
Do you know someone's going to market myself?
If you come here now, me come they do the house girl work. My organ if you just don't say he want train Judas and Iscariot.
What women have been coming off for? It's Omugo I came to come and do now. I suddenly saw that you have changed.
Last, if anything happened to Afion, now you, they will carry go Kirikiri.
All signs of time.
You're welcome back. Hope your glasses are filled. Before we get to our main topic tonight, which is about how long you should be in a relationship before you get married, we want to touch on a topic that's quite similar to those of you guys who are still dating and have not yet made that decision. I'm going to put my men on the table on the spotlight because people believe there are red flags in relationships and there are green flags. Now, somebody decided that this was a red flag and would like to hear your thoughts before the end of the show and the thoughts of the people on the table. It says, marrying highly educated working women will be one of the worst decisions you will ever make in your life. Once again, marrying highly educated working women will be one of the worst decisions you will ever make in your life. Those are not my thoughts. Those are some of the thoughts on social media.
But what are your thoughts?
All the people here are married.
Bro, what are
and
your
I know
thoughts?
all your wives are highly educated.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts?
Yeah.
I think it's crap.
What's crap?
That somebody would feel that an educated woman is a threat to him. Those are my thoughts. I feel a woman's education, a woman's career goals, a woman's decision to be on a certain level in her life shouldn't dictate how you feel as a man to say it is a worse decision.
There's actually a certain level of insecurity. Bro.
Yeah, so exactly. Thank you. So we're going to start with you, Femi.
Yeah.
What do you think about this? Highly educated working women in relationships.
So first of all, if I'm going to be honest, as a woman, you have to...
You're a woman now?
No,
when did that change happen? I mean...
what I want to say is,
okay.
they could log the TV station, so I won't say it.
Okay, go ahead.
No, but the reality is, as a woman, for me, you have to stimulate my intellect before you can stimulate my loins.
You didn't have to point.
I need to write that down.
We know where your loins are.
I need to write that down.
What's the meaning of this?
Okay, go ahead.
But honestly, though, so I can never understand for the life of me how people lay with people that are lower than them intellectually. Highly educated woman, I love. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to lay on the bed with you, right? So we need to be able to converse.
Yeah.
However,
that's what I want to hear.
However, highly educated woman, I have no problem with you. But when we're at home, let's be man and woman. That's all.
Thank you very much for saying that. Can I say something?
Yes, now it's your turn.
All right, so you see one of the problem I have with the orientation of men, especially in Africa, is that the patriarchal, idea is what makes you feel like your woman can't talk when you're in the house.
No, if your woman can't talk when you're Dracula.
Hold on.
You are a Dracula.
It's an idea. That's why I said it's an ideology.
No, but why would you want a woman that cannot talk?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what
it's an idea. It's an idea. It's an orientation of certain
you share in that idea?
Men. No. So it's an idea of...
Do you share in that idea?
Let me talk now. Okay. So my point is this, right? Because of that orientation, because of that thought, a lot of men think that women who are intellectual or women who are highly placed have to always bow to them for their voices to be heard. And I'm talking about the men in this case. However, what you must understand is that because a woman is intellectual or is highly placed or has a very good job or has a better job than you, does not take away the fact that you're a man in her life. It doesn't take that away. So for me personally, I've never thought of a woman, especially a highly intellectual woman, as too much for me to handle. No, because I wouldn't look at myself as someone who is not intellectual as well. It takes two intellectual people for them to communicate properly and communicate in a way where they understand themselves properly. It is only it's only in cases where the man is less that he will think that the lady is a certain type of way when she, delivers some certain types of conversations to him. Take, for instance, if your wife is highly placed and you are not as placed as, or as you are not as on the same level with her, and she tells you certain things or she's discussing certain things with you on her level, you feel inferiority complex. An inferiority complex,
the insecurity.
Yeah,
it's
the inferiority complex that comes to play, and you think that this person is this way or that person is that way. Now, there is a caveat. As an intellectual woman, as a highly placed lady, it is one thing to note that character is also key. In your relationship with whoever it is that you're with, if you don't have character, if you don't have, if you're not a humble person, if you're not a naturally humble person, it will be very hard for a man not to feel like this person is a no-no.
That's where the red flag comes.
That's where it comes
in situations whereby, we're looking at situations whereby, let me just give an example. She has a PhD, you have a master's.
Why?
I'm just giving you an example.
Is that an example?
I'm just giving you an example. She has a PhD, you have a master's. Or she has a master's, you have your bachelor's. Or she has a bachelor's.
Something higher degree than you.
She has a higher degree than you do.
Then you don't have to be in that relationship, bro.
No, that's not my claim. Now, for me, right? For me, here's the thing.
Camera, face me.
No, but
hold on.
Face me. As a man, make no mistake about it. once your woman cannot look up to you, she sees you as a roommate. At no point in time, I've said it before on this black table.
Yes.
If my wife is a governor, best believe I'm running for president.
I totally disagree with what you're saying.
It's fine.
Let him land, because I need to come in after him.
Yeah. Bro, you are not coming after me. I didn't collect. You are not coming after me.
Yeah.
But let me just say this. The mistake most men make in life is assuming that women reason like men. Women want men that are better than them. Make no mistake about it. No woman wants a man that she's on the same level with. That's how they lose respect for you.
Yes.
I've seen it happen too many times in my life. As a man, always, constantly improve yourself. The day she submits the form for masters, submit your own. Don't be that guy that thinks that, oh, it's fine. She will outgrow you.
Okay. I'll share my thoughts after Akin shares his.
Okay, so it's different folks, different people, different culture, different strokes, different everybody. Yours opinion is different from mine. I prefer a woman that has more career degrees than me, right? It's to me it could be challenging.
No. Just before you go forward, so you like a woman that's advanced more than you in career?
Yes.
How do you tell her to do doggy?
What are you talking about? We're talking about degrees, right? Are you not talking about degrees, right?
How you turn around?
How do you tell her to do doggy?
Wait. How do I tell her to do doggy? Okay, you want us to go to that side, right? How do I ask her to do doggy? In the other room, there's a different ball game, man. It's a different ball game on the other thing. I'm landed.
So that's a mistake.
Bro, let me land. Bro, calm down. Be calm down.
That's a mistake you guys made.
It's my turn talking. Hold on.
That's a mistake you guys made.
No. I just said something. I just said something. Look, for different folks, it's a different way.
Yeah.
What you like is what I don't like it. But I like my woman. Look, I'll support my wife if she's the governor. As in fact, I don't even mind being the nanny. That is me.
That's his
No. Yes, because Baba, calm down. Yes, I'm saying it and I can say, camera look at me. Yes. Because first of all, is the okay. I know women that consumer could be funny. Some men could be like over their heads and be bossy and something like that. But
God, I beg.
Different situation takes different approach, right? But I'm not talking about a bossy woman right now. I'm just saying that if my woman becomes a governor, I will. Is it more than what's the other of us to support? I will over support because it's the role. And again, it's the family name that she's propagating.
Thank you.
It's the family name she's pushing forward. If the glory comes to the woman, that's what God wants. But that doesn't mean that me too. I will now lay back. Let me raise my hand. My wife is the governor. I will now be sleeping. I won't.
Sorry,
hold on. It's not about the degree. But if she herself sees that my husband is very, very supportive, she will not. She doggy. You do more than doggy. Say you do that room. She will give you. She will give you.
Thank you.
I was saying.
Okay, sorry. Can I?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Quickly, let me give you a minute.
So my point is simple. All right. You don't have to be the nanny. I watched an interview during the week of Aisha Yesufu's husband having a conversation. Man is in fact, an impeccable, intelligent gentleman. And he said something. You know what he said? He said, there's something interesting about men like us who have our wives more famous than us.
Yeah.
He said, it's very easy for a weak man to think that because my wife is more famous, that makes me less. You know why? He said, because my job is not to think that she's more than me. My job is to stand behind her as a pillar and make sure that I ward off any form of attack from her. That means that he's not a babysitter. Yeah. He's literally a foundation, a pillar behind his wife, making sure that he supports her to the
behind every successful
woman
is
also a strong pillar of a man.
No. So to
man himself is not.
No, I like that. I like that combo. I like that combo. Let's destroy both your arguments in one sweep. Zainab, do you want a man that is beneath you?
No, she doesn't.
Hold on. Do you want a man that is beneath you, you're equal or better than you?
Of course. No, she knows that.
So me say, you want a man that is beneath you, you're equal or better than you?
No, Femi.
End of.
Femi.
End of.
Femi, let me come in.
End of.
Everybody has their own opinion.
No, let me come in. Let me come in real quick.
You always do.
And these are some points that I just want to make with where my mind is going to, and I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. We've seen situations, and I'm sure, Femi, you've been there. You're in 100 level, right? And you're marking this chick that's in 300 level.
Yep.
Do you understand?
She sees something in you. That's
but here's the thing. She's in 300 level.
Yep.
You're in 100 level.
Yep.
She's in levels above you.
Yep.
But there's something about you as a man that she sees is a man that she can be with. Yeah. I'm saying that because I feel paper qualifications don't make you more or less than someone.
So hold on.
Because some people that went to school and some people that did not go to school doesn't mean that the people that went to school are more than those that did not go. So it's how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, and what you do.
No, I like that.
You get where I'm coming from?
No, but I'm going to ask you a question. How many times have you heard women tell you that the reason why I left my marriage is because I outgrew him?
Good. That happens.
How many times?
It doesn't happen that much, but
how many times?
It rarely happens, but it happens.
It rarely happens.
Also, but how many times also that woman will say that I'm standing with my man?
No man. Camera, focus.
Yeah.
No man has ever said, I left my marriage because I outgrew my wife.
It doesn't happen.
No, because that's not the way men think.
That's the way men think.
The mistake you guys make is that the way women think, women like men. Women, they don't just like, they love men that they can look up to.
Yes, but what I want you to understand is, yes, you want to look up to someone. Because you have a PhD and he doesn't mean you're not going to look up to him.
Yeah. Bro.
There's a level to which children still revere their fathers and parents that didn't go to school. I'm just trying to... There's a point where I'm trying to make...
There's no woman. Bro, let me help you. Let me help you. You can phrase it any way you want. It's fine. But the reality of life remains that the day a woman understands and believes that I've outgrown this guy, you are done.
Femi, let me give you an example. Do you have a PhD?
Do I have a PhD? No.
Yeah. Good. Can you handle a woman with a PhD?
Why? I would never move to a woman with a PhD.
I know you're married now, but
so I wouldn't. Even if I was single, I wouldn't move to a woman with a PhD.
No.
So is that you're afraid of the challenge?
No, because I know my skills.
No, you feel she's above you.
Wait. Let's rephrase.
He will never feel...
Hold on.
I know Femi. Femi doesn't think there's any woman above him because he's a man.
Yes, hold on.
You get me?
Femi, hold on. Okay, so as at today, your wife does not have a PhD. What happens tomorrow? She gets a scholarship for a PhD.
Then you will file for a divorce.
I won't file for a divorce.
Just answer.
No, because I will put in for a PhD. It's not that hard.
Okay,
because
but
I understand.
What if she says, I got my PhD first?
Bro, see, you guys always make that mistake. I don't know where you guys learn this thing from. But the reality of life,
we have to defend our
the reality of life is that a woman, they just told you, a woman likes a man that she can look up to. The day, I've seen it happen too many times, the day a woman believes that I don't pass this guy, you are done.
All right.
Your days are numbered.
I agree with you, but I just feel
Femi,
paper qualification.
Okay.
Paper qualification. For example, we talked about governors and senators here. Right. We know our governors and senators don't have any paper qualification when it comes to PhDs and stuff like that.
Some of them.
Not all of them.
And some of them, their wives have PhDs.
So what I'm trying to tell you now is that men in certain positions that don't have the paper qualification, women still look up to them.
Bro, it's not. So I always say, I've said this on this show too many times. It's never about paper qualifications.
Good.
As a man,
that's what you.
As a man, build yourself to the point where you are completely desirable to old, young, newborn.
Okay.
Until you do that.
So that would take us to our next point of discussion, because I was watching this interview that 50 Cent was on, and we all know 50 Cent is not married, but he's a baby daddy. He has kids and stuff like that. And he sees husbands as happy hostages. As happy hostages. And he said he has never made that mistake. That he has made many mistakes in his life, but he hasn't made the mistake of getting married. We're all married here on the table. Do any of us here feel like we made mistakes?
No.
Are we happy hostages in our relationships? Because your wife might have a PhD and you don't. Are you just taking it and be like, I'm content? anyone here before we move on to our next discussion?
Well, I'm content anyway, so.
Yeah, you said that it doesn't matter for you now.
Yeah, I'm content.
So you're telling me that you're comfortable changing diapers while your wife's at the office?
Well, automatic expression. Diapers.
Hold on. I just asked you yes or no
I'm still going to say yes, because I'm not saying diaper literally.
No,
the point is that I'm
saying
going to say
literally, bro. Is whose diaper are they changing?
No, hold on. Bro.
Like, it's not your child.
No, but hold on.
Okay, no, let's
So you're telling me that you're comfortable with your wife she dresses up in the morning, goes to work, while you stay at home with the kids. Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
Yes, I'm comfortable.
You're
but
comfortable
that's not
with
my
that?
situation. But I am comfortable.
Why did you have to say that's not my situation?
But
Because you know it's not ideal.
Hold
it's looking like battle for
we are putting.
You know it's not ideal, bro.
There was a time she was actually the one breadwinner of the house. At one
How
point,
long
like
did
she
that last?
was.
And
It
worked for you.
Bro,
it worked for you.
It worked.
Bro.
But that doesn't mean I was idle also.
Hold on.
I was taking care of the house.
No, you need to watch.
No, hold on.
No, Femi, you need to chill.
So how long did that last?
No, sit. You need to chill. You need to chill. The thing is this. You see, my problem with men like Femi.
The table is shaking tonight.
Hold on. The problem I have with men like Femi is the fact that they have this. I don't want to sound condescending.
No, sound. Please do.
No, but they have this vibe of, I don't want, maybe this, not ego. I don't want to say ego.
My ego is the size of the Twin Towers.
Alpha male-ish.
Yes.
But you know what?
And I make no apologies about it.
So what you must understand is it is men like you that travel abroad with their wives and that marriage crashes. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
Let me tell you. Listen,
why?
Because I can bet this with you. If you travel abroad with your wife as we speak right now, your wife is more likely to get a better job than you as we speak. And when she does, you will feel
Hold on.
There goes the problem.
Camera, face me.
There goes the problem.
Face me. I'm loving the camera. So to correct you and to redirect your brain so that you don't make that mistake again.
Yes.
I can never, as you see me, nobody in this world is better than me. Not because I believe, because I know.
Wow, that's
so let me help you. When we both finished from Lasso, I understood that, okay, I'm chasing entrepreneurship. This is a very rocky road. I have 3 degrees from the London College of Action. I paid for it.
Degrees.
You know why? Because I know that the day I fall off, the woman that loves you today cannot love you for the next 10 years when you're off the table.
So you think that your wife loves you because you are something?
You think any woman loves you because you don't have anything? Are you delusional?
Hey!
Why you people lying to yourself though?
The table.
No, but why you people lying to yourself?
Gentlemen.
Why you people lying to yourself? There's no woman that loves you because you're nothing.
The table is black.
A woman only loves you because of your prospect. Even if you don't have the money now, the possibility that you might have it, if you make the mistake of not having it, your eye go clear.
So that's it.
No, wait. Pause.
You are the chosen.
Pause. Now, let me tell you something about this man, Femi.
That is on Google.
The black table has been on for what, 2 years now? This September? We should have a party soon. The bar does things to you.
Yeah,
have you seen Femi tonight?
Yeah,
have you seen Femi tonight?
It's a different Femi on the couch.
No, but I've always been like, but I've always been like this though.
The table just got blacker.
No, but I've always been like this, bro.
Listen, we're going to take a break. When we come back, our main topic of discussion, and I'm going to start with Femi at the bar. Yeah. Femi's on fire.
I've always been on fire, bro.
Femi's on fire. He's better than all of us.
Even your producer hates me, but I don't care.
Femi's better than all of us. F him.
I don't
but
care.
He's better than all of us. We're going to kick his ass tonight. After the show, we're going to beat... Madam, your husband is coming home bruised. We're going to beat this guy.
She knows who she married now.
But we're coming back. We're coming back in a few minutes to treat our topic. Keep sending your questions in. We're going to treat them tonight. Oh, boy. This is the black table. We've never had this kind of fight. He almost slapped Dick. Always treat your bros the way you want to be treated. Bro code.
Get ready to step into the heartbeat of your city like never before. Welcome to Events Diary, where every moment is a celebration. From the electric energy of Owambe extravaganza, to the richness of our culture, to the sophistication of corporate gatherings, Events Diary is your VIP pass to the hottest gatherings in Nigeria. And guess what? I'll be your guide, your style icon. Each week, join me as I transform from traditional chic to corporate sleek. Whether it's a birthday bash or a high-profile gala, you won't just see it. You'll feel like you're right there with me. Aww. From meetings to evening soirees, I'll be there. Or to the trendiest street festivals or to music concerts, Events Diary has something for everyone. So join me as we explore the vibrant tapestry of Nigerian scene, one event at a time.
Welcome back. The black table is hot tonight. I'm even sweating. But we're all gentlemen here, and we always kiss and make up at the end of the day.
You woman.
Let's go straight into our topic for discussion tonight. How long should courtship last before marriage? We're going to start with Femi in the bar, because he's on fire tonight. You're married. Let me start with that. How long did your relationship last before you got married? And how long do you think relationships should last before marriage?
It's a very difficult question because, first of all, I think my own courtship lasted longer than it should.
How long?
Which is how long?
How long?
I met her in Lasso. They've been about 3 years, then 2 years. It was 5 years. It shouldn't take that long.
Maybe because you met her in school. That was also
no, but honestly, it shouldn't take that long because the honest truth is, and I'm going to be very honest with you, as a woman, if you're going to invest 5 years of your life in a relationship that might work or might not work, it's a risky game you shouldn't play.
No.
Because the truth of it, a man can get married in his 40s, his 50s, his 60s, and his 70s. You don't have that luxury as a woman, right? And it doesn't take a whole day to recognize sunshine.
True.
And I will forever say this, that you don't have to have it all figured out before you guys realize that, okay, you know what, we want to do this. In fact, I believe without a doubt in my soul that if you guys marry or meet and make things work, when you both have nothing, the tendency that you will divorce is very low. Because you met at the very bottom.
Yeah, and
you understand?
Grew together.
You grew together.
Yeah.
However, if you're walking into somebody's life when they are already made, God be with you.
Like you said, they already have PhDs.
God be with you.
All right, let's put Mr. Akin on the spot. How long was your relationship before you got married? And how long do you think it should take?
25 years.
Yeah.
25 years.
Okay, so my friendship / courtship, well, I believe in marrying my friend anyway. So we started, I think during the LYC camp. Then, so summarize it like two years plus few months. 2 years plus few months, and January to March, a few months, like 3 months. So 2 years, 3 months. So, and we tied the knots. So that was like, for me.
2 years after NYC?
Yeah, 2 years after NYC.
That means you were already situated?
No, I was growing up.
And she was growing up as well?
Yeah, she was growing up. She was
so now what would you recommend as a time frame, length period?
Different people have a friend that she met the husband at one of this dating app. 6 months, they got married. They have three kids now, doing well. In fact, the wife she's well situated and living with them. But hey, they're there and they're doing fine. But it depends on your person, the two of you. You decide, because you need to know yourself. Not just marriage is like, nobody wants a divorce. So marriage is like long. So you need to be your friends to each other, understand yourself. I always say something that I don't put love in the front, because they say love is blind. Quote unquote. So I don't do love first. Love is not my first 2 or first 3 letters when I meet you. But you grow into it. You know yourself, because know yourself it's much more and a big part of understanding. They not say, oh, I love her. The first time I saw her, I love her. Yeah, yes, I beg.
Okay, so you make love before you
love
find
was
love.
not first. Love was not first on my 2-3 options.
You look like
so let me help you.
No.
I
said you make love before you find love.
No, let's talk about that.
So Mr. Akin.
I'm not a joke.
So Mr. Akin.
Yes, boss.
You are telling us on this table today.
Okay.
That when you married your wife, you are not in love with her.
No, when I married her, I was in love with her. But when I met her, it wasn't love. I didn't let love blind.
You are not going home tonight.
Yeah, I didn't make love blind my mind.
Then go put hotel for
MC. I've met your wife before, lovely lady. I want to know how long it took for you to make her yours, and what you would suggest.
No, they're not Game Boy now.
Well,
it was probably the first 10 minutes. Not Game Boy, Lele.
If I'm going to be honest with you, closely, I did not think I was going to marry my wife.
Why?
When I married her. Because when we met, I met my wife. I think I've said it on the table before. I met her at the wedding. She was the chief bridesmaid, It was very weird. I was the MC.
Hey!
My nigga! My wife fell in love with me even before she saw me.
Hold on.
Before she saw me.
Just heard the voice.
She just heard my voice, and she was telling her friend that, who is that MC? Who's that guy?
Mrs. Dead, we need you to confirm this.
Sure, she will be very pissed that I said this, because she's always like, don't say this story, But, the thing is, we dated for a while, and I think I fell in love with my wife out of the fact that I knew that she needed somebody. Yes. Now, hold on, listen. Hold on,
bro. Rephrase it, then go drag you.
Hold on.
I'm looking, you are my guy. You're wearing my brand. I'm looking out for you, bro.
Listen,
you said your wife fell in love with you because she feels she needed someone, bro.
Let me talk.
Yeah.
When we were dating, shortly whilst we were dating, my wife lost the last of her parents, her mom.
Oh, okay.
I
get you. I get you now, bro. I get you.
So
I get
at
you.
the time when we were, obviously I was, the
knight in shining armor.
No. So I was at the time. In fact, the day
her mom died, don't worry.
Her friend called me. I literally left my house and I didn't come back to my house until after 1 week.
Superman, my man.
So I was with her throughout the phase, of that, and it just made me. Because I've been alone all my life, So I felt like I'm giving her my all. Like, from today it is you and I.
Oh.
So during that time,
you understand? So I have
things
seen a lot of things at the time, but I did not know who she was. I'm telling you today that even after 2 years of my marriage, I still did not know who my wife was.
Discovery.
So it's still, even till now, my brother, we're almost 5 years. I'm still learning her every day. So what is my argument? My argument is simple. It doesn't really matter how long you're together with a person before you get married to the person. It doesn't matter. There are people, like you said, there are people who see each other 2-3 months, 4-5 months, 6 months. They get married and they're fine. There are people who are together for 10 years.
And they break up.
And they break up 2 months after the marriage.
Now,
do you understand?
Let me come in.
So let me give you.
You need to hear your own version also.
Sorry, let me give you a quick one, just to end my conversation. I know of a friend who had been together with her husband for years, and they have gone separate ways. It turns out that they were better friends than husband and wife.
That happens.
So you must understand that
So
the dynamics of marriage
people.
is very, intricate, and it's very, very tricky.
It's not one side fits
It's
all.
not one side, exactly. So that's just
I want to quickly say something because Rich Uncle made a comment earlier on talking about how men have an advantage to be able to get married when they're 40, 50, 60, or 70. Women don't have that privilege. So in my case, the first 8 months that I knew my lovely wife, I knew that I wanted her to be my wife. But we did it for about 3 years, and then we tied the knot. Now, I'm saying this because I have a friend that who turned 40 and decided to get married. Now, at that age, you can't be saying I'm going to date for 3-5 years like other people are.
Exactly.
So his current wife, when he met her in 6 months, he knew that let's not waste time. Let's do this. You get me? So it's an experience, like you all say. So let's go to some of our messages here. for the Black Table and hear what people have to say in regards to this. But just to say certain things, I just feel there's no real time frame. It's when you get to learn and know people either within marriage or not.
But don't waste a woman's time.
So at Shemilore says, we have a message from Shemilore says, see how rich uncle is looking sexy at the bar. Hello, barman. I'm upset with this because I've been at the bar for years and I've
no comments, no compliments.
Anyways, some of these politicians are only looking for ways to better their lives and that of their family members. The people must know and see them as the enemy of progress. No governor deserves to collect any pension once his tenure is over. Damilola says, my husband felt so insecure with my career growth that he began to show it through actions and refused to pay some major bills in the house. Now, according to him, I was growing too fast, and he suggested that I resign and open a shop.
Why?
I refused blatantly, and it led to separation. There is no freaking way I'm going to feel guilty for growing in my career. Yeah. Now, at Peter says, last week, someone tweeted that he wanted to know your female producers. Imagine dating one of them. Intelligent ladies producing you guys, and then imagine my brain telling me to treat her bad because I am insecure. Never. Real quick, last one. At Zion says, I swear I cannot dare miss an episode of your show. If you guys are arguing like this on live TV, I can imagine what behind the scenes will look like.
Idiots!
She says,
Idiots!
Now, also, Zion says, your female producers, they try, gone. And if there's enough time, can I take one more, just one more from Sade? It's the last one. Sade says, you guys, it's rich uncle shouting, camera face me for me. That's Sade. For her. Camera face me for me.
Like, I don't understand, camera face you, like,
and
is
now,
it a mirror?
I'm going to put rich uncle on the spot. You're going to give us the tip for the day.
As a man.
Give us the tip in 10 seconds,
camera,
real quick.
Focus.
Yeah, camera here.
As a man,
always,
constantly improve yourself. Constantly. Make no mistake about it. Always improve yourself.
Good.
Thank you.
And that's the Black Table for tonight. Next week, we might be sober with Mr. Olamide Oshofa. Thank you for tuning in. See you guys next Friday.
All right.
We have to run.
It's time to experience the ultimate game show excitement.